Plaque depicting dancer and instrumentalist about 100 to 1 BCE, India, Uttar Pradesh, Terra-cotta. Our audio begins with the object label followed by an audio description. A female performer dances to the music of a harp-like instrument. But on this 2000-year-old plaque, do we see an entertainment or a part of a ritual or ceremony? The dancer's positions, with lower legs crossed and one hand raised high, recalls the often depicted posture of female nature spirits. Such nature spirits are seen in carvings at early Buddhist sites. Later, the Buddha's mother assumed a similar position in reliefs, depicting and celebrating the birth of the Buddha to be. It isn't easy to discern much about the dance we are shown here. We are not sure if the dance was fast or slow, swinging wildly through the dance area or tending to stay in place. Details may give hints. The dancer's feet, elbow, and upraised hand bake through the confines of the pavilion she performs in, perhaps suggesting movement that is more exuberant than delicate. Audio description. This minute, approximately 5 by 4 inch plaque is bursting with movement. It shows two figures emerging from a flat background, all in a sandy colored terracotta clay. A dancer on the viewer's right and a musician seated on the left. The figures are framed by a pavilion-like architectural feature. Raised, narrow columns at the left and right sides hold up a roof, indicated by an horizontal raised line, and a floor represented in a similar manner. The scene is shown as if from the perspective of an audience member, viewing the dance just beyond the pavilion at eye level with the figures. The dancer's feet, elbow, and upraised hand extend beyond the confines of the pavilion, overlapping the architectural features. The dancer's left hand is on the hip. The right is thrust upwards. The left leg holds her weight while her right steps behind. Left toes touching the ground next to her right foot, almost like a curtsy. Her incised, lidded eyes peer slightly upward. Her nose is almost worn away. The lips are full and slightly parted. She wears a sash across her left shoulder, tied at her hip. Incised lines on her legs suggest the thin or transparent material of her garment, which swings with her movement. She wears large hoop earrings, armbands, necklaces, and bells on her ankles. Her hair is piled on her head and adorned with jewels. The dancer is accompanied by a musician playing a harp-like instrument to her right. Seated on a mat, he has his right leg bent at the knee, leg resting on the floor. His left leg is bent, foot flat on the floor, knee pointing upwards, stabilizing the instrument. He tilts his head up to watch the dancer. He is dressed in a sheer robe-like garment that crosses over his left shoulder and hits at his ankles. He too appears to be wearing many bangles on his wrist and a turban on his head. In the upper two corners, there are small holes suggesting a method to hang the plaque.